What's going on? Tripp here from trippadvice.com, and today we're talking about, do women want friends with benefits? This is not a complicated question, but there is a complicated answer to it. So let's dive in here. Do women want friends with benefits? So I would say that a majority, like 90 to 95% of women, ultimately want to be in a relationship. Okay, so let's just start with that. Most women want to ultimately be in a relationship. I've yet to meet any women, talk to any women, hear from any women that don't want that. Even if they don't want kids, they still want a relationship. Okay, so we'll start there. Now, can women enjoy and even desire doing a friends with benefits? Yes, they can. I think that only very few will actually do that. And when they do that, they're still ultimately looking for a relationship. So basically, here's what can happen. There's many different scenarios. A woman can be doing a friends with benefits situation. Okay, so what does that mean? That means that you are in a hookup situation, and that's all it is. It's not any kind of monogamous or committed relationship. And I think that there are sometimes women who will do that. Not that I think, I know. There are women who will do this, and they'll end up doing it because they're secretly trying to still get that guy into a relationship. Okay? It doesn't happen all the time, but a lot of times the woman is doing that because they want the guy to turn around and say, you know what? I do like you. I want to be with you. Okay? It's almost like a fantasy of a woman to turn around a bad boy or some kind of guy who's not interested in them in that kind of way and then turn them into a guy who is someone who will commit to them. And then, of course, you do have your women who will be just wanting to enjoy a friends with benefits situation. But here's the thing with the friends with benefits situation from a woman's perspective. There is always an expiration date, okay? I mean, even for a man too, but I feel like the expiration date happens way sooner for a woman because she either ends up in another relationship herself or she ends up falling for you, or which then she ends up, leaving that situation, or she ends up meeting somebody else, okay? So these are the different situations that end up happening. But if we look at what's going on today in our society, I do believe that women are more open to having some of these experiences. I believe that we as a society are judging them less based on what they want in the bedroom, and women are exploring more of this side because it's not as frowned upon, right? Women are having more of that kind of power come back to them. So this is an option. Now, if that's something you're interested in, understand that you can make that happen. Okay, I don't want you thinking, and that's kind of the point of this video, of thinking that women will not be interested in this. Women will be interested in this, okay? A lot of them won't, but some will, and you can create that kind of relationship. If you want to know how you do that, it's very simple. If you want to create a friends with benefits situation, all you have to do is not treat it like a romantic situation. So I talk to my clients all the time when they say, like, how do I do this? Like, I don't want to do anything serious with her. I say, well, then you don't treat it serious. So what's the normal courtship process? Taking a girl out to a nice dinner, doing a long walk somewhere, doing activities, lots of super get to know you deep conversations, even though that's not as big of a deal. It's more of like the activities that you do together that make a big difference. If we leave all of that out of the equation, then you're creating more of a friends with benefits situation or like a hookup situation. So you're not trying to court her in a way where, hey, I want you to meet my friends and I want you to meet my family, and you're not telling her how much you like her and you're not inviting her on dates. You're really just inviting her over to hang out at your house. Here's the thing, again, you can provide that as a situation for her. She may go for it or she may not. She may say, oh no, I'm not interested in that, like I'd rather go on a date. And of course, that means that that woman that you're dating or talking to or interested in is not interested in that. But if she comes over and you're just inviting her over and everything is just based on being physical with her, then that is the way that you're creating that kind of relationship. Here's what you cannot do. You cannot go backwards, okay? This is where guys get kind of messed up here. They go the backwards route and it doesn't work. Rarely it does, or you get a lot of drama along with it because you're basically just completely manipulating the woman. And what I mean is, You're doing the reverse by you are taking her on romantic dates, so you're taking her out, you're doing stuff, you're having deep conversations. Maybe you're waiting to make a move physically with her. And then all of a sudden, by third, fourth, fifth date, that's when you start to make a move. And then from there, you just drop all the romantic stuff. And it's like, oh, wait, so why did this guy want to date me in the first place? I mean, you could go that route. I think it's kind of the wrong way to do that. Also, you're going to be leading her on. It's going to offer a lot of confusion. I think you need to do the opposite of that. Like, it's okay to go on a first date where you guys get a drink or maybe even go out to dinner, but after that, it should be more just, hey, come back to my place, or hey, what are you up to tonight, right? Those text messages when you're out at a bar with the friends and you're texting the girl and you're like, hey, what are you up to tonight? Come over to my place. Again, you're just filtering for the women who are going to be interested in that or not. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that as long as you're upfront with your intentions from the very beginning. If you want some easy text messages to send a girl to set up dates, such as the ones that we're talking about, I want you to check out down below the 7 deadly text messages that you can send a girl to set up dates. And this is completely free. All you got to do is you opt into my email list, which then you're going to get actually amazing content every single week from me, teaching you new tips and tricks and techniques. So check that out. 7 deadly text messages. I'll put that down below. Hope that helps. Like this video if it helped you. I'll see you on the next video.